Good morning, my name is Glenda, and we're going to practice a gentle yoga class. We're going to practice also Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a yogi sleep that allows us to relax the body and the mind. And while you're practicing Yoga Nidra, you set your intention, your sankalpa, for things that you want to achieve in life. In this case, you can say, I am healthy, I am whole, I am secure, or I am at peace. So this will come towards the end of the class. And for today, we're going to need a block. You can use the book if you have a book instead. We're going to use strap. You can use a scarf. And we're going to do our yoga class just sitting on the mat or laying on the mat, and then we're going to practice Yoga Nidra. So we're going to begin coming to a comfortable seated position, seated with a straight spine. Also remember, at any point something doesn't feel right, it's probably not right, so take a moment to just focus on your breath. If all you do today is breathe, you have done yoga, because yoga is the practice of breath. Also, if you have any medical condition, please consult your doctor before you follow this practice. So come to a comfortable seated position, seated with a straight spine. Allow your hands to rest onto your lap. Lift the shoulders, send shoulders back and down. Breathing in through the nose, lifting shoulders, out breath through the mouth. Drop the shoulders 3 more times. Inhale, out breath. In breath, out breath. One more time, breathing in, out breath, and let go and relax. Bring the left ear towards the left shoulder, stretching the right side of your neck. And if you feel comfortable enough, touch the mat with the right hand and place the left hand on the side as you focus on your breath. 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Allow the breath to be organic, soft, and natural. Next time you inhale, slowly rotating the chin, looking down, hand on the back, stretching the back of your head. Softening your eyes and your jaw. Slowly chin towards your chest. Send arms back, your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart. Breathe onto your sternum. Breathe onto your throat, onto your nose. Breathe onto the front part of the body. 3 full breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Breathing in, out breath, chin towards your chest. Allow the hands to rest gently onto your lap. Next time you inhale, placing the right ear towards the right shoulder, and notice that gentle stretch. Continue to focus on your breath. Now placing the left hand on the mat, feel that gentle stretch, and the right hand on the side. Bringing the ear towards the shoulder, like the shoulder is whispering a secret. As you continue to focus on your breath. Next time you breathe in, rotating chin towards the right shoulder, looking down, stretching the back of your head. Softening your face, your eyes. Slowly, chin towards your chest. Send arms back, draw shoulder blades together, lift your sternum. Breathe in, look up, lifting your chin. 3 breaths here. One more. Slowly come back to a straight spine. Now, bring the leg that was in the front on the back. Place the left hand behind you, preparing to twist. Mindful if you have any back issues, be mindful about twisting. Breathing in, finding length from the sacrum to the crown of the head. Grow as tall as you truly are. Breathing in, and with the out breath, place the right hand onto the left knee and twist. Look over to your left shoulder. As you breathe in, you find that length. As you breathe out, you twist. Inhale, out breath, twist. Breathing in, and with the out breath, lift the torso as it is. Just move your head, look over the right shoulder like you're driving. Breathing in, your spine is tall. Breathing out, moving your chin towards the left. One more breath in, out breath, twist, and stay. Detoxify. Inhale, out breath, come back to center. Twist on the other direction. This time the right arm comes behind you to support your back. Left hand onto the right leg, pressing down. Inhale, finding length, out breath, twist. Look over that right shoulder. 2 more times. As you breathe in, you lengthen. As you breathe out, you twist. Inhale, out breath, twist. One more breath in, and with the out breath, just move your chin, your head towards the left. Look over the left shoulder as you inhale. With the out breath, move your head slowly towards the right. Inhale, finding length, out breath, twist. In breath, out breath, come back to center. I'm removing my cushion, and slowly I'm going to straighten my legs forward. I'm going to switch the position that I was in so you guys can see me. I'm going to shake my legs. Now I'm going to bring soles of feet together. I'm going to butterfly my knees. Press onto the soles of my feet. As I breathe in, I press down through sit bones and with a straight spine. As I exhale, I'm going to lean forward, chin towards my chest. 3 breaths here. Inhale, finding length. Out breath, forward fold. Softening your gaze, making sure you're not dropping your head like this. You're slightly tucking your chin in, elongating the neck. Continue to breathe into any tightness. Listen to your breath. Make your breath audible. Breathing in through the nose, out breath through the nose. Next time you inhale, come back to a straight spine. Bringing your knees together like you're closing a book. Extend your legs, shake your legs, using the strap. So you're going to place the strap on the bottom of your feet, shake your legs. As you breathe in, you find length, and with the out breath, forward fold. If you have a tight back, micro bend your knees. Only go about 50% of the stretch. Halfway lift, lift your heart with the in-breath. With the out-breath, forward fold. Now you can straighten out your legs, dorsiflexion of your feet. Slowly release the arms, stretch the arms forward, reach over your toes like you're holding a ball, stretching the upper arms, stretching your arms, the upper body. Frame your head. As you breathe in, you find length. Grow tall. As you breathe out, you open. Turn your palms up. Inhale, find length. Look up. Out breath, forward fold. Grabbing your toes and relaxing into the pose. Chin towards your chest, not dropping your head. Looking at your toes. Slowly, chin towards your chest without dropping your head. Breathing onto the back side of your body, expanding the front, the side, and the back of the rib cage as you inhale. As you exhale, releasing, letting go. Slowly extend the arms forward, reach forward, frame your head, in breath. Out breath, bringing the arms down. Bring your feet as wide as the mat, hands behind you to support you. Breathing in, finding length, bringing the knees to the left as you look over to the right. Inhale, center, out breath, knees on the other direction. Breathing in, coming back to center, bring the knees to the left, look over to the right. Inhale, center, out breath. Come back once again to the center. Butterfly your knees. Relax the shoulders. Pressing your feet together. Breathing in, finding length. Pressing down through sit bones. Out breath, forward fold. Tucking your chin in. And breathe. As you breathe in, you expand the front, the side, and the back of the rib cage. As you breathe out, you go a little deeper. 3 more breaths. Softening your face, your shoulders, your jaw. Being present through your breath. One more breath in. Halfway lift, lift your heart. Out breath, go as far as you feel comfortable. Now going as far, 100%, grabbing your feet and relax through your breath. One of the things that I learned while I was practicing yoga was that sometimes we get into these uncomfortable positions, these asanas, and we're asked to relax. And sometimes I was wondering when I first began, how can I relax when I feel uncomfortable? But that's the secret. Relax in uncomfortable poses. Relax in uncomfortable situations. That is the true practice of yoga, to be still. So try to find that stillness within each pose through your breath. Slowly, next time you inhale, come back to a straight spine, bringing your knees together, crossing your ankles, and coming to your tabletop. The way we get to tabletop, we curl your toes under, place 2 fists between your knees, that aligns the knees with the hips, elbows to meet your knees, middle finger touches the base of your hand, spread your fingers open, tops of the feet on the mat, coming to your cat and cow. As you breathe in, you look up, tailbone goes up, draw shoulder blades together. As you breathe out, feel the space between shoulder blades, chin touch your chest, press the mat away. Breathing in, opening. Breathing out, rounding up. Inhale, belly drops. Out breath, round up. If being onto your hands feels uncomfortable, you can come to your fist, you can come to your forearms, or you can place hands onto your blocks and continue. Allowing the breath to guide your movement and allow your mind to rest on your breath. If 3 more. If being onto your hands feels uncomfortable, you can come to seated also. Hands onto your lap, chest forward, drawing shoulder blades together. Inhale, out breath, rounding up. So you have options. 1 more. Find a neutral spine, curl your toes under, stretch the arms forward, hips back. Your head is off the mat. Puppy stretch. If you need support for your head, you can use a block. This pose is about stretching your spine. Leave the arms as they are, stretched out. Inhale, come back to center, send the hips forward, look up. Breathe onto the front part of the body. Out breath, send hips back. Breathing in. Breathing out. 3 more. Breathing in. Of course, feel free to take your time and take breaks if you need to. Inhale, open. Out breath. Looking up, opening hip flexors, opening collarbones. Out breath. One more breath in. Come back to your puppy stretch. And slowly come to Sphinx. So the wrists are under the shoulders, coming to your forearms, bringing now the elbows. Resting the pelvic area onto the mat, lift your heart. This is a gentle stretch for your low back. If you have a tight back, separate your feet a little wider. If not, bring your feet a little closer together. Tucking your chin in, looking to the front of the mat, and breathe. Slowly place one hand on top of the other. One more breath in here. Open the elbows, forehead to rest onto your hands. Bend the knees, windshield wipe your legs side to side. Preparing to come to Bhujangasana, cobra pose, hands below the shoulders. But if you have a tight back, you might want to just come back to your Sphinx. Forehead resting on the mat, hands below the shoulders. Bring your feet together like a cobra's tail. But if you have a tight back, separate your feet a little wider, forehead resting on the mat. As you breathe in, press onto the top of your feet, legs, pelvic area. Lift your chest, your head, look forward. Bring the elbows closer to your torso. Breathe. Head is not dropped. Your drishti, your focus is to the front of your mat. One more breath in. Once again, hands one on top of the other one, resting on the right side of your mat. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. Feel the release of your low back as you move your legs side to side. Once again, forehead resting onto the mat. Cobra again, or Sphinx. Tucking your chin in. Now, if you feel comfortable enough, lift your hands, keeping elbows close to your torso. Tucking your chin in and breathe. Stay here if this is for you, or lift your legs. One more breath in, engage your core, hands onto the mat, drop your legs, rest on the left side of your head, bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs side to side. Again, stretch your legs, come back to Sphinx, the same way we got into Cobra. As you breathe in, you find length. As you breathe out, you look over your left shoulder. Inhale, out breath, center. Breathing in, look over to your right shoulder. Come back to center. Look over to the left, connecting to your breath. Back to center. Look over to the right. Back to center. One more round on your own. Curl your toes under. Walk your hands back. Bring the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes to touch. Send the hips back. If the hips don't touch the ground, you can use a blanket. Knees are wide. Stretch your arms. Place head on the ground. If your head doesn't touch the ground, place one fist on top of the other and allow your head to rest. Round up the spine. As you breathe in, you move the hips towards the right heel. As you breathe out, come back to center. Breathing in, moving hips towards the left. Come back to center. 2 more rounds. This is great if you suffer from sciatica. Gentle movements. Less is more. Slowly come back to seated. Before we do our spine positions, we're going to do a breath exercise, alternate nostril breathing. Make sure your hands are clean. So sit up with a straight spine. Alternate nostril breathing helps level out the mind. So placing your dominant hand, index and middle finger between your eyebrow center, supporting that arm. Open your fingers. As you breathe in through both nostrils. Closing the right nostril, exhale through the left. Exhaling slower. Inhale through the left. Open the right nostril. Ring finger closes the left. Exhale very slowly through the left. Breathing in through the right. Closing the right nostril, open the left, and slowly exhale through the left. That is 1 round. We're going to do 4 more if it is comfortable for you. On your own, doing 4 more on your own. Your spine is straight. Feel your breath. One last one. Slowly release hands into your lap. Allow the breath to go back to normal. Notice how you feel. Notice how your mind feels. Without any judgment. Allowing things to be. Releasing resistance. Slowly begin to open your eyes, bringing your knees together like you're closing a book. We're going to come into our supine asanas, coming, laying down, keeping the strap close to you, and the block. Hug your knees in, make small circles. Massaging your low back. Reverse a circle. and come to happy baby. Bring knees towards your chest. Place hands onto the outer feet. Your knees come towards your armpits. Your feet goes like towards the ceiling, like you're gonna walk onto the ceiling, and gently press in your lower back towards the ground and move side to side. Your your arms are on the inner thighs by your elbows, not out. In. 3 more times. And just feel the whole body shifting from side to side, releasing. Sometimes we want to hang on to how everything, control everything. There's a lot of power in letting go and allowing. Come back to center. Hold that happy baby in the center, stillness. This is great to work on your hips. 2 more breaths here. Now allow the mat to give you feedback on your breath. Slowly release the right leg. Grab your strap. Place it on the bottom of the left foot. Stretch that leg out. So the right leg, if it is more comfortable, bend that knee or send it extended. Press through the heel. Grab the strap with your left hand. Slowly begin to bring that leg towards the left as far as you feel comfortable. Be mindful, maybe it's here, maybe it's here, or maybe it's all the way down. See what works for you. For me, it's here right now. Pressing through the heel. Extend the right arm to a T and look over to the right. Next time you breathe in, come back to center. Grab the strap with the opposite arm. Send the left arm to a T, palm facing down, pressing through the heel and gently opening. Feel that gentle stretch onto the outer leg. If this puts too much constriction onto your shoulders, send the palm up. Remember, do what feels right for your body. Press through that heel. That's where you find that extension. Breathe in onto your chest. Exhale through your low back. Feel your breath. Become one with your breath. Next time you inhale, come back to center. Release. Hug that knee in. Send the left arm to a T. Right hand towards the left leg. Inhale, supine twist. If you want to make the stretch a little bit more challenging, bend the bottom leg and grab your foot. That opens your chest more, but see what works for you. Two more breaths. Inhale, release. Come back to center and make a small circle, hip circle. Reverse a circle. It's like you're making a circle in water. Hug that knee in, draw it towards your midline, forehead to meet your knee. Inhale, out breath switch. Hug that knee in, use the strap, place it on the bottom of your foot and stretch. Can be here if this is comfortable, or press through the heel. Ideally would be to do this sequence when you first get up to allow the body to stretch. If you have pets, you know that dogs and cats, first thing they do, they stretch. They're trying to teach us something. Nature is wise. Send the left arm to a T. Gently send the right leg to the side. See what works for you. Remember that knee can be bent or stretched. See what works for you. Look in the opposite position of that leg, opposite direction. Notice sensation, dorsiflexion of the right foot. Inhale, come back to center. Grab the strap with the other arm, send the left arm to a T, breathe in, out breath, bring that leg across. Go as far as you feel comfortable and look in the opposite direction. Trying to make your in and out breath equal, pressing and twisting. This really stretches the outer leg. This has helped me for sciatica. Notice your breath, notice your mind, and try to sink in with your breath. The breath can slow down the mind. The breath can bring awareness to your body. Next time you breathe in, come back to center, bend that knee, release that strap, supine twist towards your left. Breathing in, out breath twist. So the left hand is onto the right leg. You're twisting towards your left. Look over to your right. And if you want a deeper stretch, bend the bottom leg, grab that foot and twist. That opens your shoulders, stretching your legs as well, and releasing your lower back, stretching your left hamstrings. Inhale, come back to center. Extend that leg, forehead to meet that knee. Breathing in, out breath, stretch, big stretch in. Hug your knees in. Forehead to meet the knees and come to Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. You can use a block. Draw shoulder blades together. Feel your heels with your fingertips. Tuck your tailbone down and under. Tuck your chin in, elongating your spine. Breathe in, lift. Arm position can vary. You can interlace hands and place pinkies on the bottom, touching the ground, opening your chest. Or you can come to robot arms, engage your core. Or you can send the arms back. See what works for you. 5 breaths here. If you want a more restorative bridge, you can use another block and place it under your hips. Or you can use the same block and place it under the hips. See what works for you. I'm giving you different options. 3 more breaths. Lift. Drawing inner thighs in. That's the purpose of the block, to bring awareness to your inner thighs. Slowly lowering down. Opening your arms to a T. Bring your knees to the left as you look over to the right. Inhale, center. Bring knees on the other direction as you look in the opposite. Noticing sensations in your chest, your face, your lower back. Inhale, come back to center and come to the inversion of your choice, sucking your tailbone down under. You can send the legs up. You can use a strap. Or you can use the block, Place it under your uh, lower back and stretch. You can point your toes or you can flex them. See what works for you. Open your arms and palms facing towards the ceiling. 5 breaths here. So now allow the out breath to be a little slower than your in breath. So if you breathe in for 4 counts, breathe out for 5 or 6 counts. Making your out breath a little slower. 3 more breaths. One more. Bring your knees towards your heart. If you have a block, feet on the ground. Hug your knees in, forehead to meet your knees. Tight, 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 tight. Out breath, release. Yoga Nidra time. If you have a blanket, cover yourselves with a blanket or just cover your belly. That gives us a sense of security. Or cover yourselves completely with a blanket. Allow the arms to open, palms facing up. Allow your legs to feel relaxed. And slowly move from one side to the other. Just releasing any leftover tension. And now find a place of stillness. I'm going to guide you through the practice of Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the practice of total relaxation. So get comfortable. Allowing your body to lay on the floor. Now first, try to stay still for the next 10 minutes. Allow your eyes to sink in. If you feel comfortable, you may close your eyes. And begin by feeling the weight of your body on the ground. So I'm going to lay down as I continue to guide you, allowing the body to rest on the ground. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Now bring your attention to your sense of hearing. Noises inside your room without identifying the source. Just allow your attention to go from one sound to the next. Now bring your attention to noises outside your room without identifying the source. Now bring your attention to your breath. Feel the flow of your in-breath through the nostrils. Feel the flow of the out-breath through the nostrils. Now, as you breathe in, notice the in breath. Exhale a little longer and slower. And notice the small pause before the in breath. Breathing in, slowing the out breath. Pausing for a moment. Breathe in again. Slower out breath. Pause for a moment and breathe in again. Follow this pattern for the next couple of breaths. Now allow the breath to go back to normal, releasing any control over it. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Now set your sankalpa, your intention. That intention is a positive statement that you want to manifest in your life. Repeat it 3 times. An example would be, I am healthy. Or whatever you need at this time to become balanced and whole. If you don't have a sankalpa, allow yourself to come up with one naturally, allowing yourself to release whatever is needed at this time. Setting your sankalpa now. Setting your sankalpa is like planting the seed in the fertile soil of the mind. After you set your sankalpa, say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and aware. I will not fall asleep. Now I'm going to name different body parts. You're going to visualize them in front of your closed eyes. And you're going to relax them. We're going to begin from the right side, right hand thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Back of your hand, palm of the hand. Right wrist, forearm, right elbow, upper arm. Shoulder blade, armpit, the right side of your chest, hip, right upper leg, the space behind your right knee, calf muscle, shin, right ankle, heel, top of the right foot, back of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The whole right side of your body. The whole right side of your body. Now bring your attention to the left hand, thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, palm, top of the left hand, wrist, forearm, left elbow, top of your left arm, left shoulder, armpit, the left side of your chest, hip, top of the left leg, the space behind your left knee, calf muscle, shin, left ankle, heel, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The whole left side of the body. The left side of the body. Bring your attention to your right buttock, left buttock, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole spine, the whole spine, pelvic area, lower abdomen, navel, upper abdomen, the whole chest, right collarbone, left collarbone, your throat, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the space behind your neck, your throat, right ear, left ear, your chin, lower lip, upper lip, the space between your lips, your tongue, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, top of the nose, bridge of the nose, the whole right eye, the whole left eye, the space between your nose, the space between your eyes, right temple, left temple, the forehead, back of your head, top of your head, the whole body, from the toes to the top of the head. Now set your sankalpa again, the same intention you set before your practice of Yoga Nidra, at the beginning of your practice, and repeat it 3 times now. Whatever your heart's desire is. Slowly bring your attention to the sounds in the room, sounds outside the room. Notice your breath. As you breathe in, body expands. As you breathe out, body relaxes. Feel how the belly expands with the in-breath. And when you exhale, navel goes towards your spine. Feel how the chest lifts with the in-breath. And when you exhale, chest relaxes. Begin to feel the weight of your body on the floor. Slowly, and whenever you're ready, begin to move your toes gently, your fingers, your head from side to side. Slowly begin to bring arms over your head, stretching your body, reawakening. As you breathe in, you find a gentle stretch. As you breathe out, you hug your knees in, rounding up the spine. Rolling over to your favorite side. Take a moment to feel the shape of your spine, your face, the softness of your face. Take a moment to feel your heartbeat. And your breath. Next time you breathe in, press with the top hand into a comfortable seated position. Sitting up with a straight spine. Sitting as tall as you truly are. Place hands onto your heart. And think of one thing you're grateful for. Remembering gratitude is transformational, transforms what we have into enough. And with a grateful heart, set your intention for the rest of your day. And sealing your intention with one breath, the breath of life. Bringing thumbs together to forehead center for peace of thoughts. To your mouth for peace of words. And to your heart for peace of spirit. I'm going to read something that I want to leave you with until we meet again next week. Peace, it does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm within your heart. I'll leave you with that. Once again, thumbs to forehead center. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you. Please subscribe. Give me thumbs up if you like this video. And above all things, stay well, stay positive. Together we're going to get through this. If we remember what's important and if we stay connected to our true selves. Namaste.